After the storm we had last night, I am afraid to see what's going on out there in the garden. But let's go. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. I gotta let her loose. And then my first stop, or second stop, is typically in here. If you haven't seen it, this is my plant room. I like to come in here and just make sure nothing crazy is going on. And sometimes just so you know, see what's new. My baby Gloriosa, she is unstoppable. I'm really excited about this new leaf on this Pastazanum. Got a new one coming in on my baby McDowell. I really liked this carry-out when I first got it, and I still kind of like it, but she is not doing anything. Like, she's just sitting there, not growing. I am so excited about the new leaf coming in. This one is the newest one. But look, we got another one coming. Now, it might be a couple of weeks before we see her, but she's on the way. I'm also really excited about this girl's new leaf. This will be the first one that she's put off in my care. Got newness on my escalator. I also like to come in here and fill the humidifier to keep it around 75 to 80. All right, Blue is still asleep. I don't like to disturb him because he works a 24-hour security job, and he needs his rest. So yeah, about that storm that I mentioned earlier, she knocked my corn upside her head, baby. My corn is out here leaning with it and rocking with it. And at this point, I'm not quite sure what to do. It didn't look like the roots or anything snapped. She was just bent. This is a potato plant and it's beginning to die back. Not quite ready to harvest, but if you want to start gardening and you don't have a lot of space, like you just have a patio, potatoes grow really well in grow bags. I'm also growing this okra, and I planted this okra because Bella really likes okra. It doesn't affect her allergies, and I chose a burgundy variety because it's cute, like her and me. This right here is ginger. I just had some ginger in my kitchen that was starting to sprout and threw her in the dirt. This is a squash plant, and I borrowed some of the pollen from my acorn squash plant because I didn't have a male flower to pollinate it. So I'm just checking to see if she looks like she's gonna grow. And it looks like she is. This is my gypsy pepper plant. I really love these peppers. This one is a poblano pepper, and this is my favorite pepper, and I've never had success growing up. Like, it's literally doing nothing. This is a bush variety of cucumber that I actually have in this tub growing with ivory eggplant. The bush variety does not get as big as your typical cucumber plant, so that's another something you could possibly grow in a patio. And this is a massive lemon cucumber plant. They are so cute and so cool. They're round and yellow like lemons, but unfortunately they don't have any of the citrusy flavor of a lemon. And this is the other potato plant right here. Look at my beautiful cabbages. Something has started to eat them, and here is the culprit right here. A couple of them. I typically use BT spray, and that works. The thing is, people be like, oh my god, it's a pre-butterfly. Baby, this is what they do. There ain't nothing cute about that. This is the damage they cause. I'm not too upset because everything in this bed just about is about to come out, except the herbs. This is another lemon cucumber plant. In my mind, it was gonna go up the trellis all thick and lush, but of course the one that I put on the trellis is the one that wants to be all diseased and unhealthy looking. On the other side, I put a cantaloupe there for it to go up in trellis as well. These are baby watermelon plants, and then some herbs, some onions, green beans. It's a bush variety. There are a couple in there that are ready to come out. This is my acorn squash plant. These look about ready to come out. Maybe not today, but one day soon. I have it going up the trellis as well on the other side, so hopefully something will give me a little piece of shade. One of my watermelon plants is starting to flower, so I'll have some baby watermelon soon, hopefully. There are a few more things I'm growing in grow bags. Eggplant, jalapeno peppers. These are 3-gallon grow bags. Everything is looking all sad over here. I have a Roma tomato. I'm gonna give her some more support. These are snow peas. Girl, it's supposed to be. This also kind of got knocked over. I'll fix that later. These are my tomatoes. These are just celebrity regular tomatoes. This here is a product of Peppergate that's clearly still going on. They were marked as Purple Beauty, but as they started to grow, I realized that is not what they are at all. I think they're serranos. I do not like spice at all. They're extremely too spicy for me. I tried to scoop the seeds out like I do a jalapeno, but they still were too spicy. Bell peppers are the slowest pepper, I believe. We got a little bit of action right here. Some little babies. This is my Cherokee purple tomato plant. It's a determinate variety. The lemon boys are also a determinate variety. Both of them are a lot smaller than your typical tomato plant. I definitely recommend the determinate varieties if you want to grow in a small space. This is Papa's catnip, eye level for him. These are my fruit trees. Child, they supposed to be anyway. My little cherry tree. This was, girl, this had lemons on it. Those things turned black and bright yellow and died. I don't know what happened. In the Home Depot bucket is another Meyer lemon tree. Yeah, and then I have this peach tree. Don't be like me. I made the mistake of repotting this tree while it had baby peaches and it killed all but one. I only had 5 though. And that is my backyard little garden. First on the list of chores will be plant exterminator, okay? I got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm about to go make a little refresher and get back out here. And yes, I know, oh my gosh, Red Bull is so bad for you, so terrible. All of the things, I know. Stone me. Of course, I come back inside and she has awake and blue. Good morning, Papa. Good morning. Y'all, I got a lot of little wildlife going on back here in my yard. It's these tiny black frogs. If you know what they are, like, I want to pick one up, but I'm scared it's going to pee on me and give me warts. Will these give me warts? Do y'all know? Oh my God. Girl, what are you doing here? The very first thing I'm going to do today is a little bit of exterminating. I bought this, like, little misty sprayer thing from Lowe's for, like, $10. I'm about to spray BT over everything because the caterpillars have gone mad. Look at all the damage they cause. And then I have some hornworms attacking the tomatoes. Like, girl, read the room. They usually can be found on the underside of the leaf like this. Here's one right here. Girl, he didn't got him up by the BT and he just dead and hanging on. They also attacked my purple basil. I'm talking about skinned her bald. She had no hair. So I'm glad to see that she is coming back, especially after I got mad and ripped her out of the ground. And then I realized, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. She'll come back. And then I stuck her back in the dirt and just hoped for the best. But she coming back. Before I spray the BT, I want to water everything. So that's what I'm doing now. Just giving everything a nice spray down. You give my girl here a couple of good pumps and she is ready to go. At first, I was using a spray bottle and it was not getting in the nooks and the crannies, girl, as good as I needed it to. This does a lot better. Look at the corn. I fixed her as best I could, child. I did my best. Good morning, Papa. Good morning. I think something was chewing on this. Get down, Papa. He wants this so bad. You can't have it. Maybe you can. Was it you? Did you chew that loose? Yeah. As soon as I touched it, it just came completely off. So, Papa, you want it? I might saute it up for him. I do still have to make their breakfast. Look at him grazing. Sir, knock it off. Also, I noticed this morning. I don't know if the corn is beginning to flower and those are seeds. I hope so because I'm going to collect them. This does look like it's ready. And I can feel the kernels underneath. So, he said, did I hear that it's ready? I currently have a nasty little slug problem. So, I'm about to set some beer traps for them. Put one about here. They really love the green beans, so I'm gonna put one like off in there. I often see them around here. I kind of want to put one there as a catch-all, and then just in case. Now, what if the dogs come and lap the beer up out of the traps? All right, I filled them all. I'm gonna come back and check and see if we got anything a little later.
5 minutes later.
Big dog, you ready? You ready, B? Let's go get him. Come on. Okay, you can stay out here then. Why did it look like he started smiling once I told him that? Bella she is not into the gardening, okay? That's more so Blue's thing. So she waits for us right here by the door, waiting for any edibles that are coming in from the garden. So this here is my compost bin for food scraps and like biodegradables. I'm just adding some food scraps that I have from the kitchen and then topping it off with straw that'll keep like bugs away. It's also, of course, essential when you're composting. If you know, you know. And this is my worm farm. I have a worm bin so I can make my own. Well, not make my own. They making it for me. I'm pimping these worms out. They're making me castings. I also feed them food scraps, just produce. And I also feed them food scraps, just produce. One thing about worms, they really don't like light. So I try to make sure I cover the entire surface with their food. So when they come up, they don't come up and get hit with a beam of light. And then as an extra added layer of protection, I'll add a layer of straw there as well. And that also keeps bugs at bay. You don't really want them trying to get in there and get in your worm farm. And y'all, it might be nasty to y'all, but I love my little worms. They're like my pets. Look at Blue, laying in the yard grazing like a little cow. Now, if you lead him to water, he will drink. So I have to bring his catnip over to him. My binder with all my seeds. I left it outside by accident. It got rained in. All of my seeds except for like these got ruined. Nimble nightcap. I placed the order from this seller on Etsy. Highly recommend her. And no fault to her, of course. My package gets lost in the mail. I allowed them time to sort it out before I contacted the seller and was like, hey girl, like, I know this isn't your fault, but what can we do about it? And she sent out a replacement, which is this. I also have these loofah seeds that were sent to me from the Urban Cajun Gardener. And then these are just some others that I picked up like at a local store. This is the watermelon variety I have growing back there. I'm about to plant some dill. The onion that's out there now I thought was this type, like the bulbing type, but it was not. It was just like the green onion kind of onion. Some chives. I love chives. And then some grass for Papa. I need to plant this ASAP. This is cat grass for my son. She had some really cool seeds though. These are the ones that I got from her. I got some leeks, black nebula carrots, Brussels sprouts, atomic red carrots. These look really cool. Black cherry tomatoes. I'm really excited about this tomato. A green sausage tomato, a black truffle tomato, big rainbow tomatoes, the black brandywine, lemon queen sunflowers, and these velvet queen sunflowers that are gorgeous. We're about to go outside and add these to the garden today, and I'm really excited about the sunflower seeds. Quick story. My grandfather was a gardener. He had these beautiful sunflowers that were like the first thing you would see, well, I would see from my little back seat. And I've tried several times to grow sunflowers. All times I have failed. The last time they were coming up really nice, and then the landscaper accidentally mowed them down. You thought they were weeds. So yeah, I'm gonna try this again. I'm just gonna put like 1 or 2 in the backyard and see what happens. But this time inside my felt bag so that they're safe, because they have never cut any of my garden plants. Now, whenever I'm first planting something into the ground, I always put blood meal and bone meal down into the hole. The only thing to know, I would say, is to not use blood meal on any beans or peas. Blood meal is just nitrogen. Those plants, they got enough nitrogen naturally going on. They don't need it. And these, along with fish fertilizer, are the only thing that I feed my garden with, aside from the compost, of course. And I'm making my own fish fertilizer in this back corner of my yard. I can go over that in a later video. So first, I'm gonna plant my baby's cat grass around the edge so he can walk up and get it himself. The package said, I think, broadcast style, so I just figured that meant sprinkle them around. I want it to be within reach. Look at him. He's looking like, good job, human. You've done something right today. Look who's getting interested in what's going on. Hey, girl. Hi. You want up in mommy's chair? Hi, pretty girl. So now I'm putting basil here, and then inside of these holes will be a sunflower seed. And I'm now realizing that probably was not enough space. These are not supposed to get that big. I'm gonna add some dill in there. And then with this poblano plant, y'all, I had another moment. I ripped it out of the ground, girl. I got upset. I had a fit. And then I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe it'll grow, because I saw this. And so I'm just gonna stick her back down in the ground or whatever. Good as new. Poblano peppers. I'm gonna plant my chives back there behind the poblanos because I don't want Blue to be able to access these. And I collected these wood chips from the soil, and I'm just gonna throw those into the compost. Good morning. It is super early in the morning, and I'm about to go out there and harvest what I'm gonna get for today. So it's looking a little ratchet out here this morning. My mom stopped by and I picked her 2 cabbages. And you see how the leaves are all perked up, girl, full of water? Girl, this one little green bean, I might be like 2 in there. And the things are going in this box because I don't have a harvest basket, like a huge one, yet. Oh, look, there's something in the trap. Take that. Okay, I'm about to get her way and mind my business, but look, I love to see a bee filling up on pollen. Yes, girl, go, girl. Okay, let me get out your way before you get mad, girl. Do your thing, mama. I should have sent some of these home with my mom yesterday. I started to ask her if she wanted some. I don't know if these are gonna make it, y'all. My little snow peas, sugar snap peas, whatever they are, peas, they look like a cemetery. I'm about to tap these flowers that are open, and I hope that helps hand pollinate them. Good morning, big boy. Good morning. Oh, okay. Whatever. Look at this. Things just violate me all throughout my garden. Obviously, something got in there. I'm gonna throw the whole thing, I think, into the compost and just let her have it. And look at that. Ugh. So my mom came and got some corn from my brother, and the first one I picked, I had to open. So if you don't know about corn, and if you saw my Instagram story, I was out there trying to hand pollinate with my Rare Beauty brush. Each one of those silks are attached to a kernel and have to touch the pollen in order for one kernel to form. So all of these kernels you see is where the silks came into contact with the pollen successfully, and where you don't see it, where she got these little bald spots, yeah, pollination wasn't so successful. It was still fun. This, I just got footage of this yesterday. It was not nearly this big. So this is footage from my first sizable harvest that I showed in the last video. It is a lot to get today, so this is the one from this week. I'm glad that the corn husks are so thick because I could tell something tried to get at her. Hey, he is watching me pick the cabbage up. I'm gonna put the rest of them in the compost. Look at him. This smells good, Papa. That's so cute. You just following me everywhere I go. These cabbages in my arms. You want to taste? This is the quality insurance manager. So we started off with one green bean, and I'm about to go in here and find the rest. way Blue know that these are grocery. Papa, back up. We got one more acorn squash. These actually will get a lot bigger, so I'm gonna leave quite a few of them on the plant, and then I'm gonna first take this ugly leaf, take this girl. I'm giving this whole serrano pepper plant to my friend, so I'm gonna leave the peppers on because I'll see her in a couple days. Papa, you ready? You did such a big harvest today. Y'all. He wants parts of this box, okay? I don't blame him. Look at my cute little eggplant. Bella finally gets to eat from her little okra. Oh, I gotta get the potatoes out of there. Let's do that. So, I've been waiting on the opportunity to get the cabbage out of here so I can dump my potato bags in here and I don't have to worry about soil and dirt being misplaced. So I'm about to add all of this to the compost and then dump both potato bags. Both of them have started to die. Well, both of them are dying back. You'll see. I'm gonna try to take some of the straw off. Fingers crossed that there's something in here. I know it's something in here, but you know, I'm talking about enough to feed my kids. All right, we already got a couple here. Some red ones. The red ones look so small, but you know, small is okay sometimes. So, got those 3. Let me roll my sleeves up. This little baby. A couple of little ones there, like really little. The ones that are this tiny, I'm just gonna let go back in the compost. Here's a sizable red one. Okay. This girl did not want to go to the compost. She just jumped out. Oh, look at the little babies. So cute. And I think this one is the last one of that bag. Isn't this so pretty? I feel like the camera is not doing it justice. Camera girl, work with me, not against me. The video does not do it justice. They're so pretty. I love tubers that are purple. When they first come out of the ground, oh, adorable. And that is all that is ready, which is a lot. I'm gonna leave this one a bit longer. It just began to die back. She got too much life in her. I'm gonna let the potatoes get a little bigger. Child. Now, I don't know if you can eat that, Papa. And I don't think so. Come on.